I decided to become a coach after utilizing more of my technical skills and abilities, and realizing that coaching was a better approach to those things. Let me give you some examples. So I was a resume writer for a long time. I have a strong ability to be able to write, and through my experience in my own employment, in my own journey, I honed my skills as a resume writer, and through some hiring experience also, and just being connected in that industry, I learned how to be able to write and craft resumes that were effective. And over the years, I've helped a lot of people to be able to get the employment that they were seeking through helping them with their resume and helping them target their job search. So those were skills that I was doing just exclusively as resume writing. And then I started to realize, along with that, that it was a greater need than just resume writing. So I'm going to come back to that and let you know about another thing. I was doing some internet marketing because back in 2007, about 10 years ago, got involved in network marketing, and getting involved in that kind of pushed me into internet marketing. And I just became in love with the whole idea of marketing and small business. And so I began to help people with their websites, their marketing, online and offline, and started to realize that a common thread between what I was doing with that and what I was doing with the resume writing was all marketing and positioning. It was all being able to pull out the value that a person is trying to offer, either to an employer or to their clients, to pull out their value and to be able to position that in a way where they're able to connect with the audience that they're designed to connect with, and to tell a story that kind of draws the big picture of who they are and what they have to offer in a compelling type of way. So I started to see the connection between those two things. And some of the things that I dealt with clients was that I talked about earlier, it being a need for cohesiveness and a need for looking at the big picture and how everything is complete. And there was a need to step back and kind of provide more guidance on, why are we doing what we're doing. So a lot of people are getting resumes done, but at the end of the day, a year later, they still are going to need help again creating a new resume for two reasons. Reason number one, they never learned the process for themselves, so they're going to constantly need somebody else to do that for them. And then number two, they're job hopping because they haven't found the place where they're really supposed to be, and they're more than likely applying for jobs that they don't even want over and over again. So I realized that there's a need to even take a step back from that and to realize, okay, wait, what is it that you really want? What is it that you're really trying to accomplish? And let's focus on and get clarity on that first, and then the resume can be a tool to help you to get to the next place, instead of it being something that you're just compelled to do because you're moving and jumping and hopping around, because you're responding to the place that you're at, instead of being intentional and proactive about the direction that you want to go in your life. So all that kind of tied together, and I started realizing there's a greater need for coaching, and I can still provide resume writing. I can still provide services to business owners and helping with marketing and helping with developing your vision and launching your ideas and transitioning from being an employee to finding out your passion and your purpose, and crafting that into a way that you can make profit from it, and marketing that and reaching your audience. Like all of those things, they have a technical aspect to it, but we have to step back and kind of get coached through that process and get clarity first. So that's kind of how I got to that. And then the whole foundation of all of it is personal development. There's so many things that, we'll find that the obstacles are not lack of opportunity in the world, but sometimes the obstacles are our own emotional hangups, our own mental thought processes that present obstacles to us because we're thinking in a way that's not productive for us. We're need to tweak our mindset and kind of redirect our thoughts in a way so that it'll be more productive for our, the path that we're trying to reach. So that's kind of how it all ties together, you know. So I see myself as a person that helps you with the foundation of personal growth and development, so that you have the roots and the foundation in what you need, the nurturing that you need to be able to grow and to sustain the success that's coming along the way. And then I come on the back end and help you with the strategies, the concrete strategies, the things, the action steps that you need to go out there and take in order to actually start to see the path that you are desiring to see. So that's kind of how I got into coaching, or transitioned from what I was doing into coaching, and the way that I see the importance of that foundation and that diligence. You know, that's where diligence coaching and development comes from. You know, diligent hands will rule, but laziness will end in slave labor. You know, so diligence is an acronym, and each element of that acronym is a important part of that foundation of personal development. And there's different things that we go over and discuss as we're going throughout our coaching time together. You'll notice a lot of those elements. So that's how I became the Diligence Coach.